Okay, child, look, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. While we're here, let me go ahead and check this face and see where we at. Do I got 5 o'clock shadow? Yeah, do I have 5 o'clock shadow? Hell, my eyebrows are growing together. Hold on, child. Let me. I think it's time for a real big to come up on here and do a quick couple of makeup reviews. Y'all ready for it? What's up, y'all? Your girl, Sande, and yeah, we back up in this motherfucker for another motherfucking video. How y'all living, fam? I hope you're having a great day, great night, great week, whenever y'all are watching this shit up in through here. And as y'all can tell by the title, mother suckers, look, your girl is back to do a video, okay, on some makeup that I've actually had in my possession for a little while, okay, but never got around to doing a review for it. And then I thought to myself, now that the Allure Best of Beauty list has officially come out, okay, that we would do a few tests of a few of the items that have appeared on that list. The winners of the Allure Beauty, because you already know about me, child. I'm the one that's gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. These motherfucking makeup companies tell us that these products do whatever they say they're gonna do, honey. Your girl's gonna check that out, boo-boo. Okay, and we're gonna make sure that everything that we test out does exactly what these companies promise, okay? Because I ain't one of them mofos that get paid to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't on nobody's payroll. We do our things, not eat, okay? And we keep it a buck right up and through here. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. And if you're looking forward to real makeup reviews, okay? Real, cut and dry, to the point, with a little bit of extra in between makeup reviews, I'm your girl, and you can trust that what I recommend is something that you're either going to love, or if I tell you don't go for that shit, just don't do it. And just don't do it, because if I told you don't do it, don't do it. But if you do it, you can't really get upset with me because I told your ass not to do it. So yes, you guys, look. The Allure Best of Beauty winners have officially been announced, and I thought, you know what? Since I haven't done any makeup reviews in a while, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and test out a bunch of the products that are featured on the Allure Best of Beauty list, okay? So, if you're not familiar with the Allure Best of Beauty list, it comes out every single year. It's a whole bunch of hype around it or whatever, okay? Whole bunch of other influencers and everything do their whole full face of makeup, and everything's, oh my God, it's amazing, and it's just wonderful, and I wanna try it out, and it's just, oh my God, you've gotta go run to the store and buy it. And half the time, them hoes be lying. Look, I'm just, okay. And so with that said, we're going to test these products out. So I will leave the Allure Best of Beauty list in the description box down below, okay? And after this review, if there's any specific item that you want me to review next, comment that down below. Let me know which of the Allure winners you guys want me to use or try out for my next review, and I will come back and do exactly that, okay? And we're gonna keep it 100%, because that's what we do up in through here. All right, housekeeping is done. If you're here and you haven't hit that thumbs up button, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and do that shit. Do that right now, okay? Hit the bell down below if you have not done so yet, and especially if you did it a while ago and you haven't done it recently, do it again, babe, okay? Because what you want to do when you hit that bell is get notified for everything that I upload, okay? So it gives you the option to go ahead and just select all in that motherfucker, okay? Because look, y'all know I pop up in this bit. I pop in, I pop out. I pop in, I pop out. If you want to know when I pop in this bit, that's how you're gonna find out, okay? So hit that bell down below to be notified of new videos here on this channel, because we about to get into it, okay? First up, this is something that I have been hearing so much about, you guys, and y'all know I am a foundation lover, okay? I love me a good beat face, okay? And I love when a foundation delivers. All the hype that's around this foundation specifically, I had to try this first, okay? And the reality is I've had it in my possession, like I said, for several months now, and did not think to pull it out. And then the Allure Best of Beauty product list came out, the winners list, and they are on this list, okay, as one of the top foundations, you guys. And look, I have it all the way back here, child, look, bam! This is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga, okay? Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, you guys, okay? something that I've been hearing so much hype about, something that I've been hearing so many amazing, incredible things about from everybody, okay? And so you already know we're gonna put it to the test, we're gonna try it out, we're gonna see what's up with it, okay? We're gonna wear it for several hours so that I can give you a tried and true look at what it looks like in the daylight, because you guys are gonna wanna see what it looks like when you're outside. That makes a huge difference, you guys, okay? Because indoor makeup, outdoor makeup, you want it to apply for both, okay? But we wanna make sure that this bad boy looks amazing both inside and outside, okay? And yeah, y'all, I'm excited because I've heard so many things. Another thing, we're gonna try out another Haus Labs product because I felt like, you know what, let's go ahead and marry the two. I'm not really sure about the shades that I chose for both of these products because, like I said, this was a few months ago. I was a little bit darker because it was summertime when I bought these. There's a chance that these might be a little bit too dark for my skin depending on how these pan out. But we're still gonna try them out because I want you guys to see how they test. So if I look like an open loop up in this motherfucker, just know that we can change our color selection, okay? The main thing is that we wanna make sure that this foundation performs as it should, okay? So let's go through the actual factuals of this foundation. First and foremost, I purchased mine from Sephora, okay? I will also leave this link down below so you guys can actually check out the actual foundation itself or the powder if you want to check it out, okay? So I'll leave it linked down below. Go and check it out and you'll be able to get all the specs, but we're gonna really quickly run through them real fast, okay? So the Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. So we already know it's medium coverage, right? This is an award-winning medium buildable coverage high performance clean foundation infused with our proprietary fermented arnica that helps reduce redness, helps even skin tone, and protects from environmental stress. This is suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and acne prone skin types, okay? This also has 20 plus skincare ingredients, including our patent pending fermented arnica. Okay, so another thing I've been hearing about, in addition to the fact that this foundation performs incredible, is the fact that it does have some really awesome skincare ingredients. So allegedly your skin gets better with more use. Obviously they have a patent pending for one of the ingredients in this particular item. Now, I was a little shook when I heard Lady Gaga came out with the foundation. I thought it was quite interesting, but you guys, the thing that I love, okay, because first of all, you wouldn't necessarily think that the color selection that she done got for her foundation, as fair as she is, okay, we would have as much to choose from as far as colors are concerned, because honey, there are 51 shades. 51 shades in this collection, all the way from the fairest of skin tones all the way to the darkest, most beautiful, deep skin tones you could ever see, okay? So when I say there is a wide variety of color selections, okay, and skin color categories, you guys, okay? The other thing is that when you go to the actual website, okay, you will also see that there is a color matching tool that you can actually use to attempt to see if you can figure out what your color range is, okay, and what the color selections you have. So this is how we're gonna rock this bad boy today, okay? First of all, I'm going to prime half of my face, okay? And the reason for that is because I always like to really give you all the real deal Holyfield when it comes to foundation reviews, makeup reviews, or whatever. Not everyone wears primer, you guys, okay? Not everyone does the mattifying mist on their face after they're done putting their makeup on. Some people just like to just do foundation, powder, and get the fuck on. A lot of people actually like to just wear foundation without powder, okay? So with this particular test today, I'm gonna prime half my face and the other half I'm not going to prime, okay? And it's not gonna be a Haus Labs primer, it's gonna be my standard primer, okay? And then what we're gonna do is use the setting powder. This is the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder, okay? This is in the color Cocoa. This is also a Haus Labs product. Again, not sure about the color. We're just gonna lightly tap it on and see how this pans out, okay? And we're gonna try it out. That way I can show you guys what it looks like with the primer underneath, okay, and how well it does in that way. And then also without the primer, okay? So if you're just wanting to wear this foundation and maybe a setting powder or just the foundation on its own, you'll have an idea of exactly how it performs without the primer and the setting spray. I should also tell you that this is supposed to be like skin, okay? The foundation finish. So they're not necessarily saying, okay, we are a matte or a glossy finish type foundation. It's more skin-like, okay? And y'all know we love that, especially for a medium coverage foundation. So this is more for someone who wants to more do the day-to-day wear, something that's more comfortable to wear, lighter on the face type wear. That's what I always look at when I see medium coverage type foundations, right? something that gives us a nice little coat, give us a little bit, you know, to kind of cover up any hyperpigmentation, that type of thing, but not so incredibly heavy where you're going out for a super big night on the town and you're trying to get uber glammed up and wear really heavy foundation. Something that you can wear on a day-to-day, something that looks natural, okay? So we're gonna test this out today, child. Okay, first let's open up this package. You guys know I am horrible at doing this. The skin color, or the color that I got, is 470 medium deep cool. Okay, now when I tell you I'm not sure if this is my right color, even though I got it in Sephora, even though I swatched it and all of that, I was stuck between two colors. Okay, and wasn't really sure, so I just made a very quick guess. I was also in a rush. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm NW45 in MAC if you're looking for like a color range to kind of base yourself off of, and I always figure the MAC colors are very universal and kind of gives you an indication of my skin tone. Okay, now this is the bottle, okay, just so you guys can see what the bottle looks like, and it is a nice glass, right? So it's giving high end. All right, this is also $45, by the way, guys. It retails for $45 on Sephora's website, and let me see how much it retails for. Yep, $45 on the Haus Labs website as well. All right, so here's what my face looks like. Okay, I'm coming up real close, okay? So you can probably tell which side I actually primed, okay? The side I primed is this side, okay? So you guys see it's got a nice little matte finish to it, okay? You guys know I like and prefer my foundations and my foundation finish to be matte, okay? But I'm not expecting that with this foundation. It's just a medium coverage, lightweight, seemingly skin-like foundation, okay? So I primed this side of my face, and then this side is not primed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my concealer on, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what the swatch looks like, what it looks like on my skin, and then we're gonna rock this thing out for the remainder of the afternoon, and I will show you guys what it looks like outside, and then show you guys how it looks after several hours so that you can see how this bad boy performs. So while I'm applying my concealer, okay, which is just my regular MAC concealer, right? Arnica, if you're wondering what the Arnica is, right? It's supposed to, allegedly, I've been just reading up on it, right? It's supposed to help reduce redness and inflammation, okay? So I guess it's patent pending, but that alone is an awesome thing to have in a foundation. Now I haven't set my concealer, okay? And so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is set it with the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder, okay? This is in the color Cocoa, okay? This is what it looks like. It's really pretty, you guys. Ooh, how gorgeous is that? Now, this is $38, okay? And basically, it doesn't give flashback. It's talc free. It's got fermented arnica infused within the powder, which is a good thing. It helps nourish and calm skin while setting makeup with a flawless, undetectable finish, okay? It's a gel powder technology, and it gives a silky, weightless veil that blurs and smooths like you've never seen before. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take the little topper thingamabob off. And truth be told, I didn't wash all of my makeup brushes, so we are gonna use the ones that are clean that I have, okay? So we've got this little thing right here. We're gonna just go ahead and use a just do a quick tap, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and set this lightly because I still have to put my foundation on. You guys can see that. Boom. Okay. Lightly on the other side, because again, we are going to set our foundation with this too. It is very lightweight though. Oh my goodness. Boom. Here's what we look like. Gonna go close up so you guys can see it. You guys know I like to show you all the real deal, holy field, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and swatch out the foundation, okay? So let's go ahead and take off. Okay, and it's a pump. All right, so it is a pump, and we're gonna get the air out, of course, as always. Ooh, okay, very liquidy, you guys. Boom. That is what the color is giving, okay? Just so you guys can see. So there's a possibility this might be a little bit too light. We'll see. We shall see. We'll see if it warms up on the skin. You guys already know I'm all about washing to make sure that, you know, foundations don't oxidize too much on the skin. So we're gonna see how this works out. And I'm gonna use a little stippling brush. This is the e.l.f. small stipple brush, you guys, okay? Boom. Keeping it simple, okay? And we're just going to And I'm looking at a mirror. You guys know I have a mirror right over here I like to see. Okay, so that is what it's looking like so far on my skin. It may not be too bad color-wise. We'll see. Super light feeling on the skin. It's not a horrible smell. It's a makeup smell. It's not a fragrancy, like you really want to smell it over and over type smell. But it's not an annoying smell. Super light feeling on the face. It almost feels like you're putting on a really good moisturizing serum, if that makes sense. That's how it feels when you're putting it on the skin. Super light feeling on the skin, I will say that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep stippling it on. Ooh, okay. This is the non-primed side, okay? Of course, I haven't done my forehead. I'll do that right after, but just so you guys can actually see, it's got a nice dewiness to it. It feels super, super light on the skin. Okay, I actually think I picked the correct color. However, I don't know how the powder is gonna pan out on my face. So I don't know. It might be a little bit too dark. First of all, they ain't lied when they said it was buildable, okay? So you guys know I'm a little heavy-handed when it comes to foundation. I like my skin to look porcelain. It's kind of what I do, right? The really cool thing is that I was able to build this out the way that it looks right now, and it still doesn't feel heavy on the face, which is a huge, huge, huge bonus. Here is the primed side, so you guys can see it. Obviously, the finish on the primed side, I prefer, okay? Because you guys can see, we don't have the mattifying primer over here, so it's shiny on this side and it's a little bit more matte on this side with a slight glow, okay? Now, I'm normal to dry skin. I do not have oiliness. However, I do perspire on my face, which is probably why you're gonna hear the fan in the background. But the remainder of the day, I'm just gonna do my Thiznae. I sweat throughout the course of the day. Doesn't matter how hot or cold it is outside. I'm just one of them sweaters, okay? So if I do start to perspire on my face, you guys are gonna be able to tell if anything changes on my face. I'm just gonna wear this all day long and see how it goes. But first, let's go ahead and set it with our powder. And I'm a little nervous. I don't know. I don't know. We're going in with a little denser, with the brush. But what I'm gonna do, oh, I must have gotten it in the foundation, child. Got it right in the foundation. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and move this around. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, here we go. Bam. Ooh, I might have put too much. Little nervous about this, y'all. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Okay. I'm also applying it kind of heavy-handed. So if I used, and I probably used the wrong brush, right? I really should have used something a little bit. I could have actually stippled it on and been okay. But let's do the prime side. Let's see how it looks on the prime side, because click, and I got foundation all on this side of the brush. Let me rub that in. Oh man, I really, okay, prime side. Look at that. Look at that. And it, ooh, if you really like that dewiness, a little bit of dew right there in that cheek, that's not bad at all. You guys know I prefer a matte face, but that's actually a nice look. Summertime, you know what I mean? Kind of that dewy glowiness. So this is the non-prime side, and this is the prime side. This is more of that dewy, lightweight type setting powder. Some lets your skin breathe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's a translucent type powder, right? But as you guys can see, it is beautiful, especially on the prime side of the face. So far, the foundation looks phenomenal. It feels amazing on the skin. It does not feel like you even have foundation on nor powder on at all. Even with the mattifying primer on my face, okay, because it's a little thicker, it feels very comfortable. I would literally forget that I have makeup on. Okay, so we are all up close and personal with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down a little further so you guys can actually see the difference between both sides of my face. So We're gonna turn over here to the side, okay? All I did was apply a little bit of blush, really, and that was it. And then I did a little something on the eyebrows. Rush job, you guys, because I've gotta get the kids in a little bit and I'm gonna be shooting a lot of the rest of the day. We're gonna rock this bad boy all day long as usual. I'm also gonna show you guys what it looks like I'm gonna go right outside and show you guys what this looks like in natural daylight so you can see both sides of my face in natural daylight. Then I'm gonna rock this bad boy all day, and then I'm gonna come back and let you guys know my final thoughts on all of it. I already have some thoughts, you guys, and I know some of y'all are probably gonna already know what I'm finna say, but we're gonna see how this goes, okay? So one last look before we get out of here, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like outside right now. Okay, you guys, this is what it looks like outside, all right? I'm obviously in the shade. I'm gonna walk out into the sun so you can actually see what it looks like in the sun. But as you guys can see, literally, even here in the shade, it looks beautiful. It really is pretty. It really, really is pretty. Okay, hold up, let's go to the sun. Okay, you guys, so here's what it looks like in full sun, okay? So even though the shade is a little bit darker, right? And that's really because of the setting powder, it is beautiful in the sun. So your girl is back after several hours of rocking this foundation as well as the setting powder. And you guys, this is what my face looks like after several hours of wear. Your girl put this on about 10:45 a.m., 11 o'clock a.m.-ish, okay? It is now about 6:35 in the p.m., okay? And I have not touched it up. I haven't done anything to my face. I didn't even have powder or any of that with me. I didn't take the setting powder with me. I always like to rock the stuff for several hours. I don't like to touch it up because I really want you guys to see how it performs after several hours, okay? As you guys saw, I shared with you guys what the foundation and the setting powder look like in the natural daylight as well as full sun, okay, on my face, okay? And as you guys saw, it actually looks really, really good, okay? And here now, hours later, after several hours of wear, here's where we are, okay? All right, so the non-primed side of my face and the primed side of my face, okay? So clearly I've worn this for a while. I've perspired in it. I've run around. I've done all the fun mommy things that we do, okay? And this is what it looks like. Now, what I will say, just a few things off the top. First and foremost, Lady Gaga, you ain't never lied about what this was supposed to do because it did exactly what it said it was supposed to do. First and foremost, it is a buildable foundation. It is exactly that. You guys saw just how much I put on my face. It is literally buildable and buildable to almost a full coverage foundation, even though it boasts a medium coverage foundation, okay? Number one. Number two, if you love that glowy look of a foundation, okay, and this is just specific to the foundation. If you love a glowy look to your foundation, if you like that summery glow, that little bit of sheen, right? Not too much, but a little bit of that sheen, you guys are gonna love this foundation. This is definitely a great foundation for that summer glow look, if that makes sense. This is definitely not for the matte girls, okay? I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is not for the matte girls, okay? So if you're like me, and you love a good matte finish, this is not a matte foundation, you guys, okay? It does have some shimmer. It does have a little bit of glow. I'm gonna say it's more of a semi-glow foundation. It is absolutely not, it's not over the top glowy, but it is absolutely not matte. Now, it is made allegedly for all skin types. I will say this with certainty. If you are an oily girl or an oily boy, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna need every bit of mattifying primer, okay, and mattifying setting spray. I did not use mattifying setting spray on any portion of my face. I only used the mattifying primer under my foundation on this side of my face, and you can clearly see, clear as day, just how much better it looks on this side of my face, at least in my personal opinion, than it does on this side of my face, considering how many hours I have rocked the foundation as well as the setting powder. So if you're looking for, as you guys see, nice little glow there, right? But it's not overly oily. I perspired in this. it actually looks really, really, really good, right? This side still looks good, but like I said, you can tell that that primer is not there. The primer makes a difference, okay? And obviously I did not use a Haus Labs primer. I don't even know if they have a Haus Labs primer. I'm sure they probably do. They have concealer and all of that. If you guys want me to review any more Haus Lab products, you guys already know to leave those down below. The one thing I'm gonna say, and y'all know I keep it a buck, if you have oily skin and you prefer a matte finish, this is absolutely not the foundation for you. Y'all know I keep it a buck. If you like the dewy look, you're gonna get that with this foundation. If you wanna get that sun-kissed look, you're gonna get that with this foundation, okay? And clearly you guys know I set it with the setting powder. What I will say is the setting powder is a little bit too dark for your girl, even though right now it looks better as time went. I will say the foundation as well as the setting powder actually look better as the day went on, okay? The one thing I will say is it did not oxidize, which is something that I always look out for, because y'all know the minute you put a foundation on, depending on what it is, if it oxidizes, it's gonna get darker on your skin. That is something that I make it a point to pay attention to, and in this particular case, it did not. However, this color for the setting powder is a little bit too dark for me, right? So I wouldn't necessarily go back with this exact color of setting powder. I feel like it's just a tad bit too dark. I would almost go, if I were to continue to use the medium deep cool color of the foundation, I would go a little tiny bit lighter on the foundation powder, on the setting powder, just to make sure that I don't add any additional depth to the color, if that makes sense. The fact that this foundation also has some additional skin benefits from the ingredient perspective, I feel like that's a big time bonus, you guys. You guys, not even gonna front, like Lady Gaga really did the shit. And here's the other side of it. You already know how fair Lady Gaga is. The fact that she done came out with a foundation that has 51 freaking shades, bitch. She winning, okay? This is the reason why that she is part of the Allure Best of Beauty, okay? This is the reason why this foundation is part of that list, you guys, okay? The color shade range is everything. Literally, my color range is literally like 13 shades away from the deepest, darkest shade. Do you understand how big of a deal that is for us melanin-infused, beautiful men and women out there, okay? So to understand that there is such a nice variety, and it's not just in the deeper, darker complected skin tones, it's also in the fairer skin tones as well. That is major, because there are so many different just shades in our skin tones, you guys. And so for a foundation or a company, a makeup company, to recognize that is so major key. So yeah, y'all, this is basically it, you guys. It's a beautiful foundation, okay? If you love that dewy look, if you love that sun-kissed look, this is it. If you're a matte girl, just make sure you have the right primer, and I would definitely get a good setting powder, definitely mattifying if you're looking for that, and a good setting, mattifying setting spray, okay? I'm gonna try it out the next time with my mattifying primer that I used on this side of my face, in addition to my mattifying spray and my favorite setting powder, and see how this pans out, okay? So I will definitely let you guys know about that. And while you guys are here, thumbs up this video, okay? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell down below to get notified of when I put up new videos, guys. Select all on that bad boy, because y'all know I pop in, I pop out, I pop in, and I pop out, okay? That's how we do run up and through here, okay? Also, let me know down below what next item you would like me to review. It doesn't have to be on the Best of Beauty Allure 2023 winners list. Hit that thumbs up button while you guys are here. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, we back, y'all. And I hope you guys are excited as much as I am, okay? Y'all, we'll be back with another video. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.